What is a dream state? Dream state is that where we are not aware of our physical body and not aware of the physical world also. Most part of our mind has gone to sleep, but some part of mind is fluttering. And in that there are some impressions. They are called samskar, they are called vasanas. These impressions are very interesting things, you know. If we in our bodies have got 5 cameras constantly taking picture. Our eyes are seeing color, form, imprinted there. Then through our ears, sound also is there. And the nose smells, even that also impression is left. The tongue was tasting, that also. And skin, whatever touch, even that also is there. Continuously filming is going on. All these are gathered. Now remember, I may not see or might not have seen a real tiger. But if I seen a picture of a tiger also, that also impression will be there in the mind. And all these impressions are in the mind. In dream, what happens? Our mind of the waking state is not working consciously, functioning like that. So therefore, it just happens. We don't know which kind of impressions will get mixed up with what, and then a peculiar world is created. This is called Vasanamaya Prapancha. A world projected by a mixture of various impressions. Once, you know, our Gurudev was explaining dream. He gave a very interesting example. Even now when I think, you know, I just laugh that, you know. A man is sitting in his room and the doorbell rings, and he goes and opens the door, and what he sees, an elephant standing wearing a mini skirt and high heel sandals. Now if you can really imagine a huge elephant, how that elephant is wearing a mini skirt and high heel sandals. Now in waking state, you don't see any such kind of thing. Swamiji explained that, so that man was traveling by a bus, and the bus was passing through the road. Then he saw a shop where all furnitures and all that also is there. Then in Kerala, of course, you can see an elephant on the road also. There is a bus in front of you. One young girl was standing with mini skirt and high heel sandals and all that. And now where all different impressions are there. And when this man went to sleep, suddenly what, in his sleep he saw the same house where he had gone, the same furniture we had seen in the shop. And that elephant coming in on this. What a peculiar... Because editor is not there to edit all these things, you know. Everything is mixed up. In one place where I narrated this incident, and there was one boy, young boy, he was an Australian boy, and he was an artist. And last day he came to me and he said, I want to give you a gift. And this was the gift. He had drawn the picture, the man opening the door, and elephant standing on a skirt and this and that. And the man, mouth wide open, and he is seeing that. Beautiful picture he had drawn that. That is called dream. In dream, this physical body has no role to play. We are not even conscious of it. And that is the reason why, even though in waking state we need our specs, but we don't have to wear them while going to sleep, because I want to see dream clearly because these eyes are closed, and we don't need that. We get a different body and everything different. The dream world is there and dream body is there. There the more play is of mind only, the mind. Dream. And what is sushupti? Sushupti means dreamless deep sleep, where even this fluttering of mind has ceased to exist, gone completely. That is called supti and supti, sushupti, deep sleep, where I am not aware of the body and the physical world, not aware of the mind and the mentally projected world, and there is total absence of everything, but absence of everything also is illumined, remember. See, now in this big hall, the first person who enters, you know what he says? Why? Nobody has come here today. He is there. But he says, nobody is there. But to say that nobody is there, somebody has to be there. Someone has to be aware of the absence of everything. So what is said here, in the waking state, the very fact that we know all, that shows we are conscious of everything. So there is consciousness. Without being conscious of something, you cannot know anything. So consciousness is there of things. Things may differ from each other, even in waking state. Our experiences of objects also may differ and will differ. But consciousness is the same. Like, our eyes are there. Different colors, different forms, small, big, all that we see. But eyes are the same. With the same eyes only we see everything. Consciousness is same. In dream, the dream state may differ from the waking state. In that dream also, different objects, different person, different experiences. But consciousness is the same. And when you go to sleep, there is the absence of the gross material world or vasana projected world. But absence of everything also is illumined, and therefore that consciousness is only same. Now, in the Panchadashi Vedanta book, Vidyaranya Swamiji says, if you take the experience of waking, dream and deep sleep of one day, there you will find there is only one consciousness. But now think of so many yesterdays. How many waking and dream and sleep up till now you must have had? And in future also, whatever all experiences will happen, they also will be illumined by the same consciousness. So it is not conditioned or limited by objects or experiences or divisions, or it is not conditioned by time also. And today you may be in India, tomorrow may be in Australia, then third day in America. But consciousness is again same. Therefore, masabda yuga kalpeshu samvid eka na vidyate. Whether months or years or ages go by, the consciousness is only one. It doesn't differ, doesn't change. And the evidence is very simple. When I know many and I know all changes, that shows there has to be changeless entity to know all this and illumine all this. So, Jagrat Swapna Sushuptishu Sfutatara Ya Samvid Ujrumbhate. The next point, Ya Brahmadi Pipilikanta Tanushu. Now, many times we think, I am this body having consciousness. But the vision changes. You say, no, I am consciousness having this body. Even the body may change. Body may differ. But consciousness is same. And therefore, that consciousness which is in me and knowing all, Brahmadi, right from beginning with Brahmaji, the creator, down to an ant also. Every little creature also is knowing its own experience in the same consciousness. Do we have to imagine many consciousnesses? Now here, this microphone is here. Amplifier is there. It is functioning because of electric power. Now here the light also is there. Then they are doing the video recording also. The fan also is there. How many electrical equipments are here? Do we have to imagine that every equipment is a different electricity? And if you got a night lamp or a very bright lamp, power is same or not? Electric power is the same, that which is energy, that which is expressing through them. For every bulb, you do not have to imagine another consciousness, another electricity. So from this, what is proved? That there is a factor called consciousness. That consciousness is one. And that consciousness is limited, not limited by time, space or objects. So it is limitless and it is infinite. And it is not an object particular, but it is the illuminator of that object. Not a one object, entire world. Jagat Sakshini. That Samvit word is feminine gender, and that's why Jagat Sakshini, Sa. In Sanskrit is feminine gender. And that Jagat Sakshi, the illuminator, the one limitless Aham. Sa eva Aham. That Samvit consciousness I am. Nacha Drushya Vastu, and not anything which is illuminated, known. And the one who knows this, he is an enlightened person. Now you know, somebody may ask, what do we get out of this knowledge? Suppose I come to know that this infinite one, that consciousness I am, and not anything which is known. What do I get? The biggest thing you get, And that is, you get liberated. You see, if I think only I am this body, how limited I become. And I am also afraid of the birth and growth and disease and decay and death and everything. But if I come to know I am not this body, I am only the illuminator of this body, then I will come to know I am free from all this birth and growth and old age and all that. Then I will have graceful aging. Because I have come to know I don't age. The body goes through it all that, but I am ageless. If I come to know I am different from all the minds and art with oscillations, fluctuations, then I am free from its slavery. Otherwise, now I am restless, now I am agitated, now I am peaceful, now I don't know what will happen to my mind. I am completely depressed. I have so many antidepressive pills also I am taking. And the man says, I can't get sleep, And therefore now I am having sleeping pills. And after some time, the sleeping pills also don't work. One man came to me and was complaining, he goes, I don't get sleep. Now I am taking sleeping pills and I am not getting sleep. I said, because they are called sleeping pills, because they are sleeping. The pills are sleeping. They are not working anymore now. So you are awake. I am consciousness. In the manaha, all raga, dvesha, so many, but I am different from that. The result is instant liberation. Otherwise, we are bound, I don't know, bound by what? Ignorance, desires, rag, dvesh, our identification with the body. And if somebody criticizes something, then we feel so unhappy. You are freed from all those things. Muchyate. You are liberated from this. Because you come to know, Saivaham nacha drishyavastviti. But he said, Dridha pradnya api yasyasti. Dridha pradnya. That's what in Gita called Sthita pradnya. Sthita pradnya is the one whose knowledge is firm, not wavering and little, now it is there, now disappear, not like that. But the one who has firm knowledge, well established in that knowledge, then that person, whoever that person may be, from the worldly standpoint, but he is worthy to be a guru, he is my guru. So here the nature of truth is indicated, that it is pure existence, timeless, one, consciousness. This is the nature of truth. And that indeed is our own true identity. The one who has known this identity, he is a man of enlightenment. And he is a guru. This is Maneesha Mama. Jagrat swapna sushuptishu sputatara ya samvedujrumbate ya brahmadi pipelikanta tanushu prota jagat sakshini Saivaham nacha drishyavastviti dridha pradnyapi yasyasti chet Chandalostu satu dvijostu gururittesha Maneesha Mama. Now this is the Pradnyanam Brahma which is expounded here. And now tomorrow, in the next shloka, we will see the most famous Mahavakya called Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. What is the meaning of I am Brahman? That we'll discuss in second.